Now, whatever your religious beliefs, you have a right to practice them in this country. You have the right to go to church, to pray to whomever you'd like. But should people be praying up front at city meetings? And if they should, who should they pray to? That is the issue facing residents of Lancaster. Tomorrow they'll vote. Right now, the city picks clergy of different faiths to pray before council meetings. This from the city whose mayor said just 2 months ago that Lancaster should be a Christian city. In the name of whomever you think is holy, should they pray in city council meetings, Deborah?
No. But at the same time, this is quite a conundrum because the forefathers of this country built it on a particular faith, which is why there's e pluribus unum, which is why they're in God we trust on money. Nobody complains about money. Everyone who walks around in this state or in this country doesn't complain that there is a religious faction in money itself. Yet, when it comes to the city council, absolutely, because at that point, you're saying it's got to be Christianity. It's got to be a particular slant, which is not fair or conscious of other religions.
All right, let me jump in.
Knowing that we're a melting pot society, it is unfair and is inappropriate, and therefore, to a certain extent, we have to be aware of separating church and state.
All right, let me just jump in and ask this question, then I'm going to give Ron a chance here. But if they basically conduct prayers to everybody, every day, a different denomination is in there leading the prayer, is that okay?
No. That's what there are churches for. That's where there are synagogues for. That's where mosques are for. You know what? Go and pray to your individual belief system. Have that personal and relationship belief with your higher power. Then go to the meeting. Let's say, for example, someone goes in and they're an atheist, which also should be recognized, although I am not an atheist. What should the atheist say? Well, you've got all these great religions, but what about me? I don't believe in God. Why should I be subjected? And I'm trying to be fair, although I am also a very spiritual person.
Ron, go ahead. 30 seconds.
Well, look, it's not legal. It's not constitutional. They can do anything they want. They may as well put up signs, only Christians allowed, welcome to Lancaster. They'll probably want only whites allowed if they get away with that. This is somebody posturing and playing to the basest elements of our communities. It's a terrible idea. It's offensive. They know it's offensive, but they're trying to make a point that we're a Christian country. Well, we are a very rich and diverse country, and there's room for everybody in this nation in all of its places.
Okay. Let's move on to our last topic. If video killed the radio star, then the internet's killing your TV. It's already gone after newspapers, and it seems TV might be next. Nearly half of the U.S. newspaper and broadcast TV executives think their companies will die in the next 10 years unless they fight back, and they fight back quick. Now that the internet seems to be taking our preferred method of learning and spreading information, you think TV will really ever go away? And will we be better or worse off because of it, Ron?
It's going to be really bad news for people buying 3D televisions and 70-inch plasma screens, isn't it? Of course, we're not going to give up TV. It's already undergone a revolution. The news has undergone a revolution. Today, 2 online projects won Pulitzer Prizes. We're undergoing an amazing transformation of our society, economically, in media, in entertainment, in news. People keep praying that we're going back to normal. And I got news for you. Normal isn't coming back. A whole new paradigm is developing, a whole new economic model. And giant corporations have a right and ability to participate in them. Some of them are. This show is one of the examples of people trying to invent new models of information and entertainment. We live in a dramatically changing world. TV networks aren't going away. The corporations aren't going away unless they make fools of themselves and don't adjust to the changing world. This is the most dramatic revolutionary change in our time, but we'll still have television. We still have radio, and all the elements still come together to provide us news, entertainment, and information.
Deborah, Ron made a living for years in the newspaper business. You make your living acting on television. What do you think?
You know what? I absolutely agree with Ron 100%. But at the same time, there's no way that it's always going to go away. I mean, film was invented at the turn of the 19th century, and it has not gone away because when it comes to entertainment, people still have a social need to gather. whether they're watching pro football in their living rooms on Super Bowl Sunday or whether they're going to a sports bar. So I think there's a social element that is also very, very relevant, because as we continue to grow, we are no longer primordial man. We are no longer banging rocks with sticks. We are also understanding that for as much change as we have in the evolution of man and our mind and our heart and our soul and our spirit, we still, at the base of who we are, love convening socially for entertainment purposes. And therefore, television will not go away. It's still being produced. You're still getting pilots. You're still getting cable network. And cable network, if anything else, is going to continue expanding on television for those that also can't afford it economically as well.
All right. Ron and Deborah, good job. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys next week.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Okay.